Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting tutorial. Today I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐂𝐇. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful blazer with underbust corset. It is something you want to stick it to the end of the tutorial because it's a very detailed and interesting tutorial. So please stick to the end of the tutorial. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, and also share the video. If you'd like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. So thank you for joining us, and let's get started. So for the drafting, I have the outline here like this. This is my shoulder line, the chest line, the bust point, the under bust, the waist, and from the waist I step down by 8 inches, or depending on how long you want the blouse to be, the top to be. So once you have this now, you go ahead and impute all of your measurement. The shoulder divided by 2 is 16, so we have 8 here on the shoulder. You mark the same thing on the chest line and you do your shoulder slope. Alright, so now the nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches divided by 2. We have 3.5. You mark it down to the hem of, to the waistline. Alright, so the bust is 10 inches. So you mark the 10 inches to the waist. So we have it like this. Alright, so the under bust measurement is 8 inches and the waist measurement is 8.5. so whatever difference we have for the waist is what we'll be using as our dart. So on the waistline here we have 1.5 as our difference, so we'll be splitting it on both sides of the dart line, and the dart will stop ½ inch before the bust point. The difference in the front and the back half length is 2 inches. Alright, so we have this one here. So for this one too, we'll be doing the underbust tightening. So the difference we have here is 2 inches, is what we'll be using as our underbust tightening here. So we'll connect it from the underbust, we connect it to the waistline. Alright, so for the top, if you look at it closely from the waist down, you notice that there is no dart from the waist down. So what I'm going to be doing is, we are not going to be putting any dart line. So the way dart is going to be stopping on the waistline, and since there is a joining on the waistline, so it will make it easier for us to be able to attach this one that doesn't have any dart to the upper part of the top. So the hip divided by 4 is 11 inches. So mark it 11 inches here, but I'm not going to be connecting it here. I'm going to be connecting it to the natural waistline, which is 8.5 inches. So from this 8.5, I'll connect it up to this place. The down part is not going to be having any darts. Alright, so the down part is going to be like this without any dart. Now you notice that on the center front, from the underbust down to the waist, there is a zip. So let's draw out the neckline first. The armhole first. Armhole divided by 2, step down by 1, and you come in by 1 inch. Alright, so for the neckline now, I'm going to be making the neck waist to be 3 inches for the neck waist. Now the neck runs from the shoulder down to the underbust. So this is our underbust line. So the neckline will run from this place up to the underbust. So you just take your ruler like this and mark it straight down. But if you want this place to be a bit open, you can just go in by 0.5 inches or 1, depending on how open you want this part to be. So I'm going in by 0.5 inch. Alright, so this is our underbust now. So from this point down here, we'll be having the zip. So just for the other bust now, we have an underbust corset. So this part here is going to be an underbust corset. So for this part, it will be the underbust corset for this part here, like this. So now from this point on the waist now, I'm going to be extending, I'm going to be making like a V shape opening and at this point. So to do that, from this you go in by 1.5 or 2 inches depending on how open you want it to be, but I'm using 1.5. So from this 1.5, I'll connect it up to this waistline. Okay, so all of these parts here will be cutting it out. So this is just what we'll be using for our down part. So from this here to here is underbust corset, which will be having a zip. So for this part here also, we are going to be, to cut out the underbust corset, let's do a little bit of shape at this point so that it will not just be all straight. So just make a slight curve to this part here, then you make it like this on this side also, or you can just decide to leave it as a straight cut like this. But this center front, let's make it like this. So I just make a slight curve on this part. So from here it's going to be a zip. So now we'll be transferring this dart to this point so that we have the little soft gathers we have at this point. So we have to cut out each of these parts. So for the upper parts now, we have one, this is one part, this is the second part, and this is also the third part of the front body. So go ahead to cut out each of the parts. Alright, so these are all the 3 parts we have for the front piece. So next we are going to be doing is we'll be labeling this one. So this is the center front and this is the upper part. It is very important so that we'll not take any side for each other. So you label the down part like this. So for this underbust corset, I'm going to be going ahead to close the darts. You can decide to cut it through, but I just want to close it. So I'll close this part here like this. So this one is closed like this. So if you put this one on each other like this, their measurement is going to be the same thing. So we have this here like this. So for this upper part here also, I will cut through this darts here, and I'm going to be transferring the bust darts right to that point by closing the bust darts here. So I have the bust dart closed here like this. So to get the soft gathers here, we have our darts here. So you cut this one also out. So to increase it, if you want it more than this, because what we have here is not that much, so you can just cut through like this to have the soft gathers, and you slash this part a little bit like this for the soft gather. So this you are going to be spreading on your fabric. So this one now you place it on another fabric and you spread it out to have more fold. So you spread it out like this. So this one too, you spread it out. So you see now that what we have here is more than what we have originally. So the more you spread it, the more gathers you have on these on this bust line like this. So once you gather it, you just fix it at this point here. So this is what we have for the front part. So this is what the front part is going to be looking like. So now we can go ahead and draft out the back piece. So for the back part now, there's not going to be any special design on the back. The back is just going to be a regular back. So we just go ahead and impute all of our measurements for the back, the shoulder, so don't forget to do your sway back for the back. Though the opening is going to be at the front, but still we need the back to relax very well. So the sway back is very important at the back also. So impute our measurements for the bust and also for the waist. So this back measurement is going to be dartless, so we don't need to have any joining here. we just continue the measurement straight by imputing our hip. Also, I will just connect it straight up to this point here. All right, so this is the back. So this place too, we blend this back to the hip line. Okay, so for the front, we use the neck width of 3.5. We'll do the same thing for the back. So the neck width will be 3.5 and the neck depth will be 1.5 inches for the back neck. Alright, so once you draw out the neckline of 1.5 like this, now there's also an opening from this neckline down to wherever you want it to stop. So you'll be just going to mark down how deep you want it to be. So I'll be going down by 11 inches like this. So from here, I'll just make a slight curve. You can use your pattern rule or you can use your freehand, whatever you wish to use. So you just have the curve here like this. So this part also will be cutting it out. Now looking at the back picture now, we'll be seeing that there is the underbust corset still extends to the back. But if you look at it closely, the extension we have at the back is only joined together on the side. You know, when we drafted the front, the underbust corset was joined to the lower part and the upper part. It was what formed the front, the center part of the top. So now, but for the back, the underbust corset was like it's looking like they wear it on top. But if you look at the front, it's joined together. So now, how are we going to go about that one now? So on the side now, this is what we have for our back piece. We'll cut this one out. We are going to be cutting this one on the fabric like that. So but for the underbust corset, the extension at the back now, we are going to be taking this front one. You know, this is the front one that we drafted out. So we are going to be drafting the other parts of the underbust corset that will extend to the back. But when we are sewing it now, this is the sewing part now. When you are going to be sewing it, it is only going to be stopping on the side. The joining is going to be on the side. You are not going to be like cutting out the center parts of the back bodice. This back body is going to be full like this. Now the underbust corset is going to be coming on top of it, so that you'll be able to lace it at the back and snatch the waist as much as you want to snatch it. Not because of the zip in the front, you'll not be able to snatch the waist, but because of the lacing we have at the back now and it's being wear on top, so we'll be able to snatch it. So this back bodice now, we'll cut it out and draft the other parts of the underbust corset. So here there's going to be a button that will hold the other side also together. So when you are joining now, you just add your turning allowance for this one. From this point here down, it's going to be joining it together. So this is going to give like a keyhole at the center back like this. So you keep this back aside now, then we'll go ahead to draft the remaining parts, the underbust for the back. All right, so on a different piece of pattern paper now, we're going to be marking, we're drafting out the back for the underbust corset. So you just come here and measure whatever you have on the side front here. So here I have 5.5. I have marked it out here like this. So for my back, for the waist, I use 8.5 for the waist and 8 inches for the underbust. So with this now, we connect it together like this. So we have this now. So for this part, I'm going to be reducing the depth of the back a little bit to be a bit lower than that of, so we have this one here like this. So on this part here, I'm going to be going in by 2 inches. So this is where the highlight or the loop is going to be coming in. So now once you have this one for the back like this, so once you have this one, this is what is going to be the extension of the underbust corset for the back. So if you want to sew it together now, you bring your back piece now, you are going to be joining it here on the side. The joining alone is going to be on the side. So this one is going to be, you will leave this one like this. The other side also, you will leave it like that. So by the time you wear the dress, you zip it up in the front, you are going to be lacing this part. So with this, you'll be able to snatch the waist more. So you bring it like this, then the front, when you want to sew the front is going to come also like this. So you'll be joining all of this together at the side like this, but the back will be extended, will be left like this. So you leave the back piece, the back underbust, you leave it like this so that you'll be able to lace it to the other part. So this is the front piece now. Now for this upper part also, I've gone ahead to just tape it on this pattern, on another color of pattern paper. So we just have to have the idea of how this down part is going to be looking like. So this part here, you just make sure you place all the excesses in as much as this part and this part are equal here. So you place it here. So this is what is going to be forming the soft gathers that we have on the upper part. So you have the underbust here, and this is the third piece of the front pattern. So these are the patterns we'll be using in drafting, cutting of this beautiful underbust corset top design. So thank you for joining us. If you have any question, comment the question and I'm going to respond to all your questions. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share the video. Thank you.